Hi, I'm John from Clevy. So today I'm going to be talking about one of the best ways to get your business noticed online by local potential customers. Google My Business refers to the free business listings that accompany websites on the Google search, essentially acting as modern day yellow pages listings. However, unlike traditional listings, they're free. You don't have to wait a year to update them. They have a whole bunch of added functionality and people are actually going to view them. So if your business has already been around for a little while, there's a good chance that it's already got a Google My Business listing for it. This is because Google automatically generates these listings off existing information from your website and social media. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually go through a verification process and claim these listings for yourself. I won't spend time going through how to do that. There's already heaps of resources available online if you do a search for it. But today I'll talk you through exactly why you're going to want to be doing this for your business.
Okay, so you can manage multiple business listings through the one Google account or Gmail. You just have to go to business.google.com. Make sure you're signed in there. So once you're in, you can click on the listing. This initial page just provides an overview of all the activity of the listing. If you go to info, it allows you can update the name, you can edit the categories, you can edit the address, you can edit the opening times. Also has the ability to apply special hours. So if you know you're going to be closed over the holiday period, you can preemptively do that through here. It also allows you to provide multiple phone numbers, website address. If you're a doctor's or a professional service that allows for bookings, you can put a specific appointment URL. So some fairly recent features that Google has added to Google My Business allows you to actually add specific services and categories to the listing. Also enables you to put a price if applicable and a brief description. Okay, again, another fairly recent feature is the ability to add post content directly onto the listing. So similar to Facebook, you can write a post, provide a picture and a link, and then post it directly on the Google My Business listing. You can even add a call to action button, or if you have an online store, you can actually add a product listing along with the price and link it to the product on your website, straight to the checkout. Another thing you can add is an event. So similar to Facebook, you can add a date along with a start and an end time and a description, and you can also link it to a ticketing URL, or sometimes I just link it straight to the Facebook event itself. So there's a lot of handy features there to allow you to post directly to the listing. So people don't even need a Facebook account to see your current content. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you is you can actually add images to the listing as well, and they can fall under several different categories. So similar to Facebook, again, you can add a cover image here. You can also add a profile image, which should essentially be your business's logo. On top of that, there's also these categories here, such as you can add members of your team, you can show exterior shots of your work site, interior shots, and depending on what business category you've selected, you can also put product images. Okay, so probably the most important feature of the Google My Business listings is the ability to monitor reviews. It allows you to reply directly to any positive or negative feedback, so it kind of gives you a right of reply. But the reason reviews are important is because, as a general rule, the more positive reviews you get, the better your chances are for your business appearing higher on the Google map And so this is all organic. This is without having to spend a cent. There's a lot of other variables that come into it, so it doesn't necessarily mean that if you have the most amount of 5 stars that you'll appear right at the top. Google also factors in things such as historical data, but in my experience, getting as many 5-star reviews as possible is a really good way to improve your business's ranking on the Google map. So the final part that I'll show you is in the Insights tab. So Insights provides some pretty easy to understand stats relating to how many people are actually seeing and using your Google My Business listing. So here we can set the filter to 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter. It's got 2 different kinds of searches that have been done. So green relates to direct traffic. So this is all searches that have been done by people who have typed your business name in. Discovery relates to how many times your listing showed to people who have done searches for the category that your business is in. For example, website developers in Toowoomba. Here we can also see how many times the Google listing showed in the search results and how many times it's actually shown pinned on the map. You can see how many people have actually visited your website as a direct result of clicking on the listing, how many have actually clicked on the request direction button, how many people have actually clicked on the phone number on the listing and called you. We can see where the requests for directions have actually come from. They'll generally be local. Breakdown of the phone calls received. You can even see how many people have actually viewed the photos you've uploaded. And there's a comparison here to how many people, the average amount of views that businesses that are in the same category as yours are getting for their photos. The only other thing I'll say is that you can add users. So you can actually assign roles to multiple users here with varying degrees of access. One final thing I'll say is that one of the really useful features of Google My Business is the ability to synchronize it with your AdWords account, so that when you're running an AdWords campaign, a search campaign, there's a chance that it will also show the Google My Business listing next to the paid advert. So that's really handy too for taking up more ad space and pushing your competitors further down the page. But it also provides some fairly useful information too.
So as you can see, Google My Business is definitely something that you want to exploit to your business's advantage. But if you don't have the time to get in there and optimize it, from now until the end of August 2018, Clevy, anytime you book a free marketing consult with myself or a website consult with Clevy, we will offer to set up your Google My Business listing completely for free. So it's the start of a new financial year. You might have a fresh advertising budget to play with. Before you go dropping that money on traditional forms of advertising, give us a call. Come in for a free 30-minute consult. We'll put all the options on the table for you relating to Facebook ads, Google AdWords search, Google AdWords display, even LinkedIn ads. We'll give you individual pricing and costing for everything. Then we'll also set up a completely optimized Google My Business listing for your organization. So that's it for today. Hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions relating to Google My Business, leave them in the comments. If you know anyone that might find this info useful, by all means tag them in. And until next time, work smarter and not harder.